Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I got it in late last night, but I got in a new gadget. Yes, I know I need another gadget, like I need a hole in the head. However, I don't know where my other one is. I haven't had a chance to find it. So hey, here I am replacing it. But I don't think my other one had all three of these. But what that is, I have it plugged in, is that Black & Decker like sandwich maker. Back in the day when my mom was alive, I would make us up like little sandwiches for lunch, and I'd make them like pizza or whatever. It actually comes with like a, I can't remember what, panini type thing too, and it also comes with the waffles. So I thought one thing that does multiple things that's really great. I think you could probably cook like a hamburger or something on that panini one. I'm not for sure, but like I said, I just got it yesterday. But this is where I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently than how I normally would. I don't really have fresh of any of this, and some of it's frozen. I have a pan on the stove. I'm going to go ahead and warm this up. I have some broccoli in the pan. But what I'm going to start off with, I'll bring it down here. So I have a container here. I have some of my hot water. And this is spaghetti sauce that I have freeze-dried. Now obviously everybody doesn't have access to freeze-dried stuff, and I get that. But this is just something I'm doing for lunch. So I'm going to do like 3 heaping tablespoons and tablespoons there. And I don't know how much water I'm going to need. Usually it's at least 1 on 1, but those were heaping, so I'm going to go ahead and start with at least 5. And see where that gets me here. Now you see that didn't really put much water in here at all. I'm just going to go ahead and just toss some in here till I feel like it's the sauce consistency. Because I really hate opening up a can of sauce and I end up forgetting about it and it just goes bad and I waste a lot of money. And I don't like trying to do that if I don't have to. So that's becoming more of, that's like right now probably a little bit of a tomato paste. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in a couple more. This is probably going to be at least a good 10 spoonfuls. Depending on how thick or not thick you like your sauce. Yes, my hands are clean, but it is my food anyway, so yeah. We're going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to put probably another tablespoon in here. Get that off my finger and my hand. And I think that's going to be more of the consistency. I could actually probably put at least 1 more in here. So freeze-dried stuff, and that's why on this next part here, when I tell you I don't measure my water, you do kind of have to on things like the sauce or the eggs or the such. I have some of my hot water right here. I have some of my freeze-dried mushrooms, and I put a few of those in there, and take some of my freeze-dried onions, put some of those in there. Now the vegetables will come back incredibly fast, so I don't even have to worry about that. And put some of the green pepper. Now obviously, because I'm going to be frying this, I could actually go ahead and mix some other vegetables or whatever I want. Let's see if that's been sitting there long enough. I'm going to go ahead and probably get another 2. So it's probably about at least a good dozen teaspoons. Yeah. Now you can add spices to this, because obviously that's just the jarred tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce. And what I'm going to do is I'll let this set for a couple seconds. This is still warming up, and I'll bring you over to this, I will bring you over to the stove. I'm just going to go ahead and warm it up over there, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I warmed the vegetables just a little bit. They look really good. Now I don't know for sure if those would have cooked really well in here, being freeze-dried and stuff. It's just, I think it just tastes a little bit better doing it the way I did. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 1 piece of bread in here. I did add some of my garlic sauce, or garlic and onion powder mix. and some of that spaghetti seasoning that I have. So go ahead and push that in there. And go ahead and put the broccoli, onions, green peppers, onions in here. Try to get that out of the way there. Kind of spread that out nicely. Yeah, it makes me think about this when I make these. I mean, my mom and I used to eat these a lot for lunch. And then just throw on some cheese. And I just managed to make some cheese go in the next one over, but that's fine. It'll melt, and I'll take it out and clean it. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and put on the top, kind of squish this down a little bit, and close this up. Now, I think this is going to turn green, I think, or something when it's done. I have to re-look at the instructions, but I'll show you what this is looking like when this comes out, and hopefully this will be a really good lunch for me. Everything looks good so far, so hopefully it will be. I'll be right back. Alright, the light does come on green when it's ready. And I think that could actually be cooked a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and let that cook for just probably about another minute. It's been going for about 4 minutes right now. Alright, so that should probably be good enough. I'm going to go ahead and if you probably put some spray on this, it may have browned a little bit faster. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take my little thing I was stirring the stuff up with and take my little pizza cutter here. Alright, you can't really see the insides, but that is my pizza for lunch today with this little Black & Decker thing. Now down below is actually going to be the link to this. Let me bring you up here. Now, if you guys realize this, I know a lot of you ask me where did I get this, where did I get this, where did I get this, and I finally got like a little storefront thing. Yes, I do earn a very itsy small commission. You don't have to use mine, you know, if you don't want to. But I went through, and there's about 170 different things on there right now. I'm going to be adding more things as time comes, as I think about more things that I've used throughout the past. And one thing I like about having the storefront, I don't have all those links underneath that support my page. And I can actually go ahead and, you know, you have the pictures of what it is that you're looking for instead of just the links. So you might want to check that out and, you know, keep up on it every once in a while if there's something on a video that you are curious about. I will link this one down below in the description so you don't have to go looking through there for it. But in my support my channel, it's always going to be there at the top. So, I mean, this is a very quick, easy, fast dinner. Like usually, you know, you would have raw or frozen or something. Not everybody has the freeze-dried stuff. You don't need to have freeze-dried in order to make this work. But I just thought, you know, I would try it with a freeze-dried to see how well it works. And of course, this Black & Decker thing does actually have where the plates can come out and change into the waffle maker or the that sandwich one where you could do that. I don't know for sure. I was talking to Heinz. I said I think you could probably maybe even cook a hamburger in that one. I'll have to try that one of these days. And then actually, I'm sure there's a lot of different things that you can make in this. But I think this is going to be a nice little breakfast dinner here. Let me see if it's cooled off enough. I'll take a little bite here. Show you what I think of it here. You wouldn't know that was freeze-dried stuff other than the broccoli. I will definitely do this on more lunches for myself, not necessarily on camera, but I would definitely do this more for more lunches. I mean, you can obviously do, like, for me, like a turkey or a chicken and cheese sandwich or whatever have you. It doesn't have to be pizza. Obviously, whatever you like to be warmed up, maybe even grilled cheese. So thank you very, very much for stopping by, and thank you for everything, and you have a very blessed and wonderful day.